You're watching Blythe Natural Living. On today's show, we are talking about the 7 steps to a healthy kitchen makeover. And I'm so excited. Joining me is the Healthy Home Dream Team, Ron and Lisa.
Whoa,
yay!
thank you for having us, Blythe.
Thank you.
That.
I love you guys. You're doing such great work in the world, so I really appreciate you guys.
Right back at you.
Thank you so much. We love the work you do. Of course.
Thank you.
Always.
Well, let's jump into it.
Yeah.
Step number 1.
Great.
Avoid breathing in formaldehyde.
Yuck.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Literally, formaldehyde is a known carcinogen to humans, right?
Yikes, right.
And we take in 10 to 20,000 breaths a day.
Right.
Liters of breaths per day, right?
Right.
So ultimately, unfortunately, our kitchens, most of them are made from compressed wood, and they have formaldehyde in the glue and the resins, so it off gases. We don't want to breathe that in. So what can we do?
What can we do?
Well, here's what we can do. We can actually get an indoor house plant, and more specifically, we have some one variety here. NASA did a study on 50 indoor house plants on their effectiveness of taking out toxins from the air, like formaldehyde. This one's an orchid. And ultimately, there's other plants too, from the spider to the rubber plant, which are all excellent at taking out toxins from the air.
Isn't that genius? That's brilliant.
Oh,
That this
brilliant.
like gorgeous,
Nature's an air
beautiful
purifier.
plant is actually cleaning your air from formaldehyde.
It's like a mini air
Wow.
purifier. Yeah, and ideally 1 for every 100 square feet to really get a maximum capacity of like what would equal an air purifier.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, isn't it amazing?
And beautiful.
And beautiful. And
beautiful.
affordable.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
$4 or
Absolutely.
$5. Well, that a little more.
A little more, right? Really good information and insight. We don't realize what is off gassing in our house.
Exactly. Well,
right?
we don't smell formaldehyde in the home, but it's there. Trust me.
Yeah.
And
Yikes.
step number 2 is avoid toxic plastics and get to know your triangles. Do you know what those are?
No.
Okay. Well,
of course. Our recycled triangles? Yes, of course.
I know them.
You're like, I knew you had to know that.
I'm going to show you one.
Okay.
So the Society of Plastics Industry creates these resin identification numbers.
Okay.
And they're there to tell you what the material is made of, right?
Okay, right.
And they can help us from a health perspective. That's what's so great about it.
Okay.
So, and recycling, but also from health. So there's numbers 1 through 7. You want to avoid 3, 6, and 7. Number 3 is, I'm going to quiz you. What's number 3?
I don't know. What is it? Did you tell us already what 3 is? Wait, I don't know. I'm listening. I don't think we heard yet what 3 is.
Number 3 is PVC, polyvinyl chloride.
Wow, okay, PVC.
PVC, if you have vinyl floors in your kitchen or in your baths, that could be off-gassing chemicals into your air, vinyl shower curtains, anything vinyl. That's number 3. It's the most toxic plastic.
Yikes.
Number 6 is polystyrene. That would be in disposable coffee cups or takeout clamshell containers.
Okay.
Bad news. And finally, number 7, which I just showed you, is polycarbonate.
Yikes.
Okay, polycarbonate. Why is polycarbonate bad?
Tell us.
Because it contains BPA, bisphenol A, BPA. It's an endocrine disruptor. It's linked to obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease. It's linked to breast and prostate cancer. We do not want BPA in any of our plastic containers. It's also on register receipts and in canned food linings.
Yikes.
Bad news.
Well, I've learned too that, things that are saying BPA free, there's actually like BPB now, or like something else, right?
Or BPS is a more popular one.
I don't know.
You want to know what to do about BPS?
Yeah,
You know what
tell
it
us.
is? It's BS.
Just avoid it.
It's avoided. It's bad news. Studies are showing that it's just as bad as BPA. It's also an endocrine disruptor. What does that mean? It means it mimics hormones in our body, and it wreaks havoc on our hormonal system. So you want to avoid that. What can you do instead? So for drinking water, we obviously don't want plastic. It's bad for the environment. It's bad for us. And these are typically number 1 plastic. They're made for single use only. People don't know that. These are not meant to be refilled.
Right.
Because the plastic can break down and get into your liquid.
Right.
Stainless steel, amazing, perfect, healthy, good for you, good for the environment. Or glass is another great option. And for food storage, you want to obviously look for glass, Corningware, or Pyrex.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is number 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Step number 3. Okay, reduce the odor of your kitchen. Your kitchen smells beautiful, but sometimes we've had a salmon dinner or eggplant parmesan the night before, and you smell it the next day. You don't want to do that. So when you are cooking, you want to make sure you have the exhaust fan on, the vented exhaust fan.
Right.
It takes the moisture out of the air. It also takes the particulates. But also, we have another tip for your audience. We want to make sure they use a furnace filter that has odor reduction. I'm going to go behind the curtain here and pull this up.
Oh, great.
Okay, so we want to make sure there's odor reduction built into the furnace filter. This literally is 65 times more effective at taking out odors from the air than a regular filter.
Nice.
And it helps with the smell, obviously.
Yeah.
And the furnace filter, for those who don't know, is your heating and cooling system filter. And ladies, I say this all the time, you can change it too. Do not leave this to your husband. You know,
you can sort this out.
Yeah, exactly. I do it. It's easy and it takes a few minutes. And these are like $12 to $15, so they're not expensive.
Nice.
Okay.
Great tip.
Step number 4.
Yes.
Err on the side of caution and use healthy air fresheners.
Yes.
Yes.
What is with that spray? Hello.
I mean, it is not cleaning your air.
No.
Traditional synthetic air fresheners obviously do not clean your air. They add a mix of polluting chemicals just to mask the odor. And these chemicals are harmful to us, especially if you have allergies and asthma.
Pets, kids,
Pets,
it's like, no.
Yeah,
right.
everything. So I'm going to show you a quick DIY,
cool.
simple, affordable recipe to clean your air.
Great.
Do you want to cut?
Sure.
Sure.
So I'm just doing a slice.
So brave,
We're gonna cut some lemons.
Okay.
And this is a lemon rosemary vanilla combo.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Smell. I just picked this today.
Oh, I can. Yeah, this is great.
It smells so good. So we're gonna put
Oh my God, that
fill
smells
a
great.
saucepan halfway with water.
Okay.
Throw all this in.
Okay.
Rosemary as much as you want. Lemons, probably 1 lemon's worth, and a teaspoon to a tablespoon of vanilla extract.
Extract.
Okay, bring it to a boil.
Okay.
And then as soon as it starts boiling, turn it to simmer.
Okay.
And just leave it on your stove all day and your home will smell amazing.
Yeah.
Now what's great about this is when you're done with it, you can put it in a mason jar and put it back in the refrigerator
Nice.
for the next time you want to take it out. And this will actually last 2 weeks in your fridge.
How many boils or simmers?
Good question.
Yeah. until it stops smelling good.
Yeah, exactly. 2 weeks worth.
Right. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. And just depending on how much you use it. And then you can also gift these to people.
Gorgeous
Yeah,
gift.
isn't that a great idea? Use
Oh my
raffia.
gosh.
And there's different, you can try orange. I like the orange
Nice.
clove cinnamon. It's
Oh,
great in the
sure.
fall. That
Oh,
one smells
sure.
amazing too.
Yes.
So say goodbye
Right,
to
and you
Glade
can get fun
plugins
with the holiday smells and
Yes.
all that.
and
Very
gift them
nice.
for the holidays. Yeah, so that's easy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, step number 5, reduce pesticides in produce.
Yes.
Okay, that's a big one. So literally an apple a day may not keep the doctor away.
Right.
Because there was a study done on conventional apples that were grown, and 99% of them they actually found pesticide residue, at least one type of pesticide on the apple. Wow. So ta-da, that is
Right.
why that made the top dirty dozen list of EWG's
Yeah.
worst produce to choose second year running again.
Wow.
So what we want to do is obviously choose organic options. And one of the things that's confusing is people don't know if they're in the fruit aisle, if they're choosing organic or not.
Right.
There's these numbers that are actually on the apples themselves. Let me get a close up here.
There we go.
The PLU number.
PLU number. If it starts with a 9, it is fine. Okay, 9 is fine. That's organic. If it starts with a 4 or a 3, that's conventionally grown. We don't want that. Absolutely not. If it starts with an 8, that's not great either because that's actually,
GMO.
GMO.
8
good
we
job.
hate.
8 we hate.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
so
that.
Juliana would
9
say.
is fine.
Yeah.
8 we hate.
Okay, so but what happens, okay, let's say for whatever reason, budgetary reasons, or we just can't get organic produce, what are we going to do to clean this product? Well, there's a real simple DIY tip that I want to share with you guys right now.
Oh, great.
Okay, so literally, you take warm water, and you
Okay.
can do this in a kitchen sink, or you can do it in a bowl for demonstration purposes for now, and you add a cup of white distilled vinegar,
Oh, nice.
okay? And it's really simple. You just put in the produce here,
Nice.
which are the apples,
Nice.
and
You can do
we'll
it
put
in your sink, but a lot of people's sinks are very
Are
dirty.
not that good. Right. Right.
And I saw Crate and Barrel has this really great tub that sits in your sink and it has a little drain. And I was like, oh, that would be perfect for this.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
You just wait for 10 minutes, and literally that wax film that's on top of the apple will come off. And this is excellent too for mold on berries. It takes that off as well.
Oh, great. So
Yeah.
this is just a simple white vinegar, distilled white vinegar.
and water.
Simple
Nice.
tip, yeah.
Nice. It's
Easy
probably good
breezy.
for cleaning the adhesive from the stickers too.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Vinegar.
Nice.
Well, I mean, we
Gotta
could,
love
we could
that.
do 1,000
Yeah.
things to
We-
do with
and maybe
vinegar.
we should because that would be a great segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a must-have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, step number 6 is get unstuck on nonstick.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I know you're not using nonstick, I don't think.
No. Right. No.
No. Okay. Well, nonstick, of course, it's convenient, but what happens with nonstick is when you use it, it releases toxic chemicals into the air. And these chemicals are called perfluorinated chemicals, PFCs.
Okay.
And they're in nonstick cookware, most nonstick cookware.
Yikes.
And they're extremely dangerous to us. They're linked to endocrine disruption. Again, there's those hormone problems, thyroid dysfunction.
Wow.
And they are a carcinogen, according to the EPA.
So go ahead and put it on our cookware, why don't you?
Yeah, no
I mean,
kidding.
what?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
What?
like,
We're gonna eat
why
our
these
food
like
with this?
chemicals is like
Yeah.
on our cookware?
But
Wow.
exactly. And they
Right.
tested 98% of people have it in their body.
Wow.
It's highly persistent in the environment, so we want to ban it. Get unstuck today.
Wow.
And instead, look for cast iron is amazing.
Yeah.
You're going to be cooking, or stainless steel. I mean, it's at least inexpensive and easy.
Yeah.
And then for baking, you want to stick with earthenware or glass.
Right.
Just to be safe. So those are some good cooking and baking tips.
Great, thank you so much. That's super important.
Excellent. And finally, 7, take control of your water.
Yeah.
Okay, very, very important. So literally the problem is that most tap water has all sorts of chemicals in it or pollutants, from chlorine and trihalomethanes, which is linked to bladder cancer and stomach cancer, to
oh my gosh.
fluoride, pathogens, heavy metals, pesticides. So what do? You want to make sure you have filtered water, right?
Right.
You do a great job. Thank you for sharing your filtered water with us here.
Oh, absolutely.
Very nice. So you want to use a reverse osmosis unit, or you want to use a vapor distilled unit. But if you can't do that, and for whatever reason you just need some sort of filter temporarily, use a carbon-based filter, like the pitchers or the pure or Brita type filters. Those are really simple.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing. They take out the chlorine, which I mentioned, and even pharmaceutical drugs.
And a lot of bacterial.
Yes,
type.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So that is the final step to
a kitchen
kitchen.
makeover.
Yeah, kitchen
Yeah,
kitchen
that's
makeover.
really great. And you guys have a new course coming out to really help people do this for their whole home, right?
Oh,
so tell us about that.
Okay, it is literally it's our baby. We're very excited about it. It's called Change Your Home, Change Your Health in 30 days. It's a 4-week program, and literally goes up everything. Gives you a framework. It synthesizes all this complicated information, puts it in little bits and pieces of information, and helps you
into
understand.
little digestible bites that you can actually implement. Because a lot of this information is so overwhelming, as we know, and contradicting on a consistent basis. We break it down. We do the research. We've been doing this for over a decade, and we take you through room by room with step-by-step solutions. And like you saw today, things that aren't going to break the bank.
Yeah,
no,
we didn't talk about
solutions.
this today, but many years ago, Lisa got sick from her home, and that changed our life. And so we're living and breathing this every day, just like you are, Blythe.
Yeah. So where can people find that information?
ChangeYourHome, ChangeYourHealth.com.
And you can start with a free video series to get you going.
Great.
Yeah,
oh my God, that's so great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
So
we
important.
love being here always.
Thank
yeah,
you.
Great work.
And you can also connect with them on ronandlisa.com. Be sure to go to BlytheNaturalLiving.com and sign up for my newsletter and check out our Healthy Recipes in 5 Minutes home study course. And until we meet again, feel good, friends, and implement all this good stuff. We love you. We want you to be your very, very best. Au revoir. Please subscribe to our channel. And for more information about our home study course, Culinary Healing, 5-minute recipes for health, happiness, and beauty, visit BlytheNaturalLiving.com. See you there.